Hello students, we'll solve problem from general force system. In this problem, number of forces are only three: 722 Newton, 100 Newton and 632 Newton. But inclinations of these forces are not given. If we'll see here, line of action of force, right, say 722 Newton. So this one is a line of action, right? Their inclinations are not given. This is line of action of this force. Line of action of 632 is something like this. This is along this line it is acting, right? And line of action of 100 Newton, that will start from A and moves along this line. That means as inclinations are not given but some distances are given. 2 meter, 2 meter means base of this plate is 4 meter. Height of this plate is 3 plus 3, 6. Is it possible to find out inclinations from these distances? That is important. I'll assume some inclinations here. If this angle is say alpha, means inclination of line of action of 100 Newton, that means same angle will get here, angle alpha. Okay. For 722 Newton, if I'll assume this angle is say beta, so what angle will get here is what? Angle beta. Okay. And for 632 Newton, I will assume here inclination with horizontal as what? Angle gamma. So here I will assume this angle as again gamma. Now to find out any angle, you must know length of opposite side and adjacent side. Suppose angle alpha, if we try, so tan of this angle alpha is what? Opposite upon adjacent. So alpha is tan inverse of opposite and adjacent distance you have to find out. Now just check angle alpha. If you see here carefully, angle alpha, so this one, if you concentrate on this triangle, which one is up to D, and then this vertical and this horizontal AD, right? Opposite to angle is what? Distance is 3 meter. Opposite is 3. Adjacent is AD. AD how much? 4. Means opposite 3, adjacent 4. Opposite 3 and adjacent 4. Similarly, for angle beta, if we'll find out, so it is a tan inverse of, again, opposite upon adjacent, beta. Opposite to angle beta is this one. This is how much? 3 meter. Adjacent means this side. This is how much? 2. That means this one is what? 3 divided by 2. Right? This is beta is tan inverse of opposite 3, adjacent 2. And next angle gamma, if we try, tan inverse of opposite upon adjacent. Now gamma, opposite means what? DC side becomes opposite. DC is how much? 6. And from this point up to C, this is the adjacent, means how much? 2 meter. Now using calculator, if we'll find out angle alpha tan inverse of 3 by 4, that means this angle comes out to be 36.87 degrees. Tan inverse of 3 by 2, if we'll find out, comes out to be 56.31 degrees. 56.31. And gamma, tan inverse of 6 by 2, comes out to be 71.56 degrees. Now next step is what? We'll resolve these forces. If we'll resolve, so what will get here? 632, if we'll resolve horizontal component, will get what? Rightward. This will be what? 632 cos of gamma, right? Angle is with horizontal component cos. Vertical component will get what? Upward. This will be how much? 632 sin gamma. Okay. 100 Newton, if we'll resolve horizontal component, will get rightward. This will be what? 100 cos of alpha. Vertical component of 100 Newton will get downward. This will be what? 100 sin alpha. 722 Newton, if we'll resolve horizontal component leftward, cos or sin cos, angle is with horizontal. Vertical component downward, what will get here? 722 sin of beta. Okay, that means now in horizontal direction you are getting 3 components, vertical direction 3 components. Now it is easy to find out what? Rx and Ry. So first equation Rx, what will apply here? Rx is summation of Fx assuming rightward force is positive. What will get in Rx? 632 cos, this angle is gamma, plus 100 cos, what angle? Alpha, minus 722 cos beta leftward, therefore negative cos of beta. If we find out this value, this one comes out to be 599.4 Newton. 599.4 Newton. Answer positive means this component right one. Next, we'll find out component of resultant along y-axis using equation summation of Fy is Ry. Now again 632, if we'll concentrate component upward, but now this one is what? 632 sine, 632 sine of gamma. Component of 100 downward, minus 100 sine, this one is alpha. Component of 722 again downward, 722 sine of beta. That means if we'll find out, if we'll add these components, this Ry comes out to be minus 601.2 Newton. That means this component 601.2 Newton, this component will get in downward direction. Now if I'll represent these components, what will get here? Horizontal rightward, vertical downward, this is Ry, this is Rx. The resultant will get in this quadrant number 4. Say R, angle is what? Theta. Magnitude of R, you know how we'll find out? Square root of Rx square plus Ry square. This is square root of Rx square plus Ry square. Simply substitute here. Rx equal to 599.4. Ry is what? 601.2. And if we'll find out, this R comes out to be 848.95 Newton. Theta will find out applying what? Opposite to this angle is Ry, and adjacent is what? Rx. Both will substitute with positive sign because negative sign already are considered for Ry and we represented Ry downward. Therefore, angle theta comes out to be 45.08 degrees. So, what you are getting? Magnitude and direction of resultant. Now, you have to find out what? Its intersection of resultant with AB and BC. AB vertically, BC horizontal. That means if you take moments about this point B, you will get position with respect to point B. Therefore, in next step, to find out point of application of resultant, what we'll do? We'll find out summation of moments about point B equal to taking anti-clockwise movement positive. Now, about point B, if we start taking movement, all horizontal vertical components are ready, right? Therefore, if we take first one, say 722 is nearer. If we try for 722, vertical component of 722, that is 722 sine beta, its line of action passes through point B. Therefore, moment of vertical component of 722 Newton becomes 0. Line of action passes through moment center. For horizontal component, if we take moment about point B, what will get here? That B to this point, this bar or AB will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. Therefore, this will be positive. Magnitude 722 cos beta. What distance will get is vertical. Vertical how much? It is 3 meter. That means one force is over, right? If we move to 100 Newton force and if we try for vertical component, for vertical component, moment about B comes out to be, that means if you say BC is a bar, apply force in downward direction. How this will rotate? Clockwise. That means this will be what? Minus. Magnitude of force 100 sine alpha. What distance? Distance is 4. Distance is 4 meter. For horizontal component of 100, assuming this point of application of force and B will join by bar and apply horizontal force about this bar B, about this point B, bar tends to rotate again in clockwise direction. That means it is minus 100 cos of alpha into what distance will get is a vertical distance because force is horizontal. What vertical distance? This is 3 meter. This one is 3 meter. Moment of horizontal component of 632. Again horizontal force, moment about B, if we take this will be how much? Clockwise minus 632. Sorry, 632 cos alpha. 632 cos of gamma. What distance from point B? Horizontal component, right? Vertical distance. Vertical distance is how much? 6 meter. Moment of vertical component of 632 sin alpha about point B is anti-clockwise. That means this will be what? Plus 632 sin alpha. What is the distance of line of action of this force from B to horizontal distance? Horizontal distance is what? 4. That means if we'll substitute these angles here, alpha, beta and gamma, and if we'll find out moment, this one comes out to be minus 2400 Newton meter. Now negative sign represents what? It is 2400 Newton meter. This is in clockwise direction. Next step is very important. When we will represent now resultant, when we will represent resultant with respect to B, that resultant also where this one quadrant is important. It is in third quadrant. And if we try for a line to represent resultant, right, to represent resultant, how will represent it? Condition. Sum of moment is clockwise, moment of resultant must be clockwise. About which point? B. Direction of resultant should not change, right, as it is in same direction. That means here if I'll represent this one distance or this resultant is something like this, you can represent it like this. So this will be what? Say resultant. Now if this one will represent as a resultant, right, so what will get here is suppose a resultant, right? This is what? R. This is R. Its inclination you know, right? Inclination is what? Theta. So moment of this resultant about point B is what? Clockwise. That means there is no problem, right? Now where it cuts, this resultant will cut at x axis. At x axis it cuts where? At this point. This is the location. To find out this distance x, will resolve this R along x axis and along y axis. This component is ry, this component is rx. Moment of rx about B is 0. Moment of ry about B is what? Clockwise. That means moment becomes ry into x. Now see here. First what we'll do, I'll write our Varignon theorem. Moment of resultant about B equal to sum of moments of all forces about point B. Our sign convention is anti-clockwise positive, anti-clockwise positive. So on left hand side, moment of resultant. How will write? Moment of ry about B. Rx ka moment 0. Moment of ry about B means what? Clockwise. Minus ry into x. Number 1. If we want to find out where it cuts AB, the resultant cuts AB at this point. How will take moment of resultant about point B, and resolving at this point, if we will resolve, what distance from B we will get? This distance I will write here as what? Y, right? We will write distance as Y. If we will resolve this resultant, what we will get here? Rx, and vertical component of resultant will get like this, right? Ry. So as line of action of Ry passes through B, moment of Ry becomes 0. Moment of Rx about B is what? Clockwise. That means here in moment of resultant you can write is what? Clockwise means minus Rx into what? Y. And you know sum of moment of all forces is what? Minus 2400. That means minus Ry, if we put here, what is the value of Ry? Ry is what? 601.2x equal to Rx is how much? 5 minus 599.4 into Y and minus 2400. What you are written plus minus moment, right? That one is very important. Sum of moment clockwise means minus, so you must get moment of Rx Ry negative means clockwise, means your location or point of application what you represented or resultant what we have placed on the plate, it is correct. Using this one, what is find out? We'll find out x and y. X if we'll find out, this one comes out to be 4 meter, and y if we'll find out, this one also comes out to be 4 meter. Now, if you are having any doubt in this movement part, this is very important, right? See here, movement of each component about that point B, movement is clockwise or anti-clockwise, which is a perpendicular distance. There is one separate video on how to take moment of force about a point. In that one, I explain some 5-6 cases so that we'll understand clearly. That means if you're not getting, you just watch that video so that you'll not face any difficulty. If you are getting each and everything, then there is no issue, there is no problem. Okay, thank you.